Do you feel trapped by your thoughts? Do you sometimes feel haunted by the past or anxious about the future, unable to fully enjoy the present moment? Eckhart Tolle's timeless teaching reveals something simple yet life-changing. The only true life we ever have is the now. Today, let's explore how presence, awareness, and surrender can free us from suffering and open us to peace. First section, the problem of the mind. Our mind is a powerful tool, but when it becomes our master, it turns into a prison. Most people live in a constant dialogue with themselves, replaying old memories, imagining possible futures, worrying, regretting, comparing. This inner noise pulls us away from the only reality that actually exists, the present. Tolle explains, pain is never in the now. It is always in the stories our mind tells about yesterday and tomorrow. Example for narration. Imagine sitting quietly in a park. The sun is warm, the breeze is gentle, and yet you can't feel it because your mind is replaying an argument from last week. That's how the mind steals life from us. Second section, discovering presence. Presence is not something you achieve. It is what remains when you stop being lost in thought. Presence is pure awareness, the state of simply being. When you realize you are not your thoughts but the witness behind them, a deep shift occurs. It's like stepping out of a storm and realizing you were never the storm, you are the sky. Small practice. Take one conscious breath. Feel the air entering your lungs. For that one moment, you are free from past and future. This is the beginning of now. Third section, the body as a gateway. Our bodies live in the present, even when our minds don't. When you focus attention on your hands, your breathing, your heartbeat, you immediately return to now. The body is a portal to presence. Tolle suggests, feel the inner energy field of your body. It doesn't require imagination, only attention. Through the body, we anchor ourselves in reality instead of being lost in mental time. Fourth section, the pain body. Every human carries an accumulation of old pain, what Tolle calls the pain body. It is an emotional residue of past traumas, disappointments, and wounds. This pain body gets triggered, and suddenly we feel anger, sadness, or anxiety much greater than the situation requires. The key is not to fight or suppress it, but to observe it with awareness. When light of presence shines on it, the pain body cannot survive. Example: if rage arises, instead of saying, I am angry, say, an energy of anger is arising in me. That shift of identity creates space, and in that space, healing begins. Fifth section, clock time versus psychological time. Not all time is bad. We need clock time to schedule, plan, and function in the world. But psychological time, the obsession with past and future in our minds, is toxic. It creates endless regret, guilt, worry, and fear. Living in the now doesn't mean you never plan. It means you plan wisely, but you live fully in the only moment you ever have, this one. Sixth section, relationships in presence. Most human relationships are built on unconscious patterns, dependency, fear of abandonment, power struggles. But when one person becomes present, the dynamic changes. Presence transforms relationships into spaces of growth and healing. Real love does not come from needing someone to complete you. It comes from two whole beings sharing presence. This is why Tolle says, the more you are present, the more love flows through you. Seventh section, acceptance and surrender. Suffering always comes from resistance. When life doesn't go as we want, we fight against reality, and that fight hurts us. Surrender does not mean giving up. It means saying yes to the present moment, and then acting from clarity instead of resistance. Every situation has two layers, the outer event and your inner response. You may not control the event, but you can choose presence in your response. Eighth section, the path to awakening. Awakening is not about adopting new beliefs. It is about direct experience of presence, noticing the gap between thoughts, feeling the aliveness of your body and realizing the sacredness of now. Each time you return to now, you taste a little freedom. Each time you choose awareness over identification with thought, you awaken more deeply. Final reflection. So, what is the power of now? It is the realization that life is never later. It is always here. It is the freedom from mental time. It is the doorway to peace, joy, and true spiritual awakening. As Tolle says, realize deeply that the present moment is all you ever have. Make the now the primary focus of your life. Pause here. Breathe. Look around. This is now.